sweaty.
You're nice. Hi.
Hi.
Actor in the awkward potato at the moment.
Hi, ghosts and nobody.
Yes, hi, ghosts and nobody. We're live streaming, so you can ask us questions, and we're gonna do who's most likely to cosplay edition that we use from Nyx Rising.
We stole from this, right?
We stole from to in the meantime. I guess. Oh. So.
I'll get out my cards.
Yes.
Before I fly away, because they have this fan. Because it's hot as fuck.
So, who's most likely to want their costume to be as accurate as possible?
That's kind of hard.
I already started the hard one.
Okay.
I think.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Did you see?
Why am I a Koro fucker, you ass? Because you are a Koro fucker.
It's true.
I was debating between you two. So.
I picked myself.
Yeah.
Because, depending on the costume, I really care
Yeah.
if it's, missing a few pieces. But, I think I care most about accuracy from all three of us.
Maybe. You also care a lot about accuracy, but maybe you do.
Yeah.
I don't at all.
Sometimes I miss a little piece and then I just constantly cry internal. I'm missing that piece, but it's okay.
And I would be like, yeah, I guess. Except for my 3D glasses, what I did nerd shooting.
But I would with wigs, I'm like that.
Yeah.
Because with wigs, it has to be the right color, otherwise I'm gonna cry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I already have some problems with the color of my Miu wig. It's too pink for my taste, but it's good on camera.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I've had other wigs and it's not good. I cry about it, but I'm like, this has to do. It cost me money, so it has to do. But I still cry about it on the inside.
And mostly I'm just like,
She's pretty chill. Pretty chill.
maybe a bit too chill.
Okay, let's see. Who is most likely to give up on a costume halfway through?
oh no. Okay.
Yes.
Did we all get the same person?
Yeah. With reason. Because I do a lot.
I was actually I don't know. All three of us probably had that moment where we're like, "Fuck this!
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it."
I think you would push through though.
I have given up on Harajuku Ichimatsu.
Yeah, which
I
you
have
still need to do.
I've given up on Yosuke because the wig was so horrible. I was like, okay, fuck it, it's not Yosuke for me. I probably have given up on more cosplays though.
I'm like, I have a problem with letting everything pile up until the last moment, and then it's like, oh yeah, there's a con next week. Let's con crunch the entire week and just finish a costume in 2 days. That's my talent.
You do it? I do that.
I do that most of the time. You know, because you've seen all the cosplays of Light lying around all day.
I do
Because-
that always too. You're not like
there's a convention, I think next week.
Not this weekend, but the weekend.
Yeah, the
after
weekend
that.
after this one.
Yeah.
And I'm still here like, haha, I need to make the entire cosplay.
I still don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm the JoJo fucker, so I'll just show up with my JoJos.
But I mostly don't choose cosplays for conventions. I just be like, whatever I have, man, whatever I have,
I
I
don't
just
know.
put on.
I have my lineup, and then I put it on Instagram, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
catch me there. Any
Yeah.
other cosplayers coming? Yeah.
I mostly just ask, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll do the person that goes with that. Even when it's like a week before the con, I'm like, yeah, I can make that cosplay before the convention. Like I'm gonna make
But
like
like
Persona.
sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna cosplay a character that I haven't done for very long, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do Jushimatsu again. I'm like, I guess I'll be Ichimatsu then.
I did on Japan Expo. I did sushi 4 days of the 4 days that I went.
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
Different age.
with that, I'm always like, I want to do something I feel good in, but also I want to, like, have different costumes for different cons. Like, for Abonai, I have a few cosplays I've done before, but also, like, a few that I haven't. So I'm like, I can, like,
Yeah.
see which ones I feel comfortable with. Like, Todeko, I haven't really done a lot, except for facts. So I'm like,
Yeah, indeed. Should be your.
so I'm gonna see if I do her like soon.
I cosplay more than Matsu's recently, so I'm already.
Ah, wow!
I am proud of myself. Okay.
Hey, I got recognized as Gigi and every different AU for the whole weekend, so I was happy.
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
It truly is. Okay. Who's most likely to go out to buy a new makeup item just for a costume?
Oops.
Yeah. I think the only one out of us three who can actually do makeup
Is her.
Definitely.
But like, I'm obsessed with makeup. But like, it's not healthy anymore. Like, I used to be like, I'm not gonna wear makeup, but then I actually learned how to do it. And now it's just like every time I pass a makeup aisle, I'm just like, I need that color of lipstick, and I already have like 5 versions of that color. So it's like, do I spend more money on lipstick I already have, or do I spend on another shade of lipstick I already have? So it's a pain to be a makeup obsessed person.
But you're good at makeup.
Yeah, true. Like, teach me.
Yes, please.
Share your talent, you selfish. Who's most likely to cosplay a casual or gender-bent version of a character?
I think maybe me,
Yeah.
because I do like,
I'm gonna go with scraps.
I don't know, because I like do casual cosplays for makeup test a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't really like. I don't know. Like, I would go as casual something.
Yeah, you have like casual Mio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
casual
like,
Neo
yeah.
for maybe at
So-
Atsusa-con.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really mind casual cosplays. I think it's nice sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. Did any of us
Definitely.
actually do gender bent cosplays?
Me,
Which one?
gender bent Kira from JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
That was like my first JoJo cosplay. Did I do another gender bend? No, I don't think I did another gender bend. I just did Kira.
I never did a gender bent, I think.
I'm thinking, but I don't directly.
And mostly just stick to the canon or a different AU.
Yeah. Indeed. Let's see. Who's most likely to buy an item multiple times to get the exact right one? Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You can't see.
Why? Why me?
You've done it before.
Yeah, you've done that
Have
before.
I?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
When like with your wig, when it didn't work out the right way, then you went to buy another wig, and I
Oh.
think
For a bookie
for a bookie,
or ties.
maybe
I think you bought multiple ties before.
I think so too.
I don't know. I
Okay.
would do it too,
It's
but I
true.
was like, I'm not gonna choose myself. Be petty.
I don't have the money for.
Yeah.
Same, but like sometimes it really bugs me. I'm like, I need a new thing for this.
But mostly I stick to it as with a bookie, but because
Yeah.
I do like redo a bookie that I'm like, but I hated her wig, so I'll buy a new one. So
I'm like, I do everything so last minute, even buying my wigs, that there's no time before I actually do them. And
Yeah.
after that, I simply don't bother. I'm just like, this is how it is, this is how it will be.
The wig is most of the time the first thing I buy. Because I want to try a character at first before I like decide if I want to cosplay them.
Mm.
Because yeah,
if I buy the wig, I feel like it's a dedication. So I bought the wig, so I'm going for it, even if it doesn't suit me.
I'm always like, can I lend a wig just to do a
Yes,
cosplay?
actually, super smart. of
Actually,
you.
it is.
Because like I think the only thing I bought multiple times was for Tsumugi because I kept losing her knee socks, so I kept just
Oh,
buying
God,
new
yeah.
black knee socks.
I did too.
Yeah, and a white button up because those are hell for people with big breasts.
Yes.
Because like if you're a thick girl or you like you have breasts, it's so annoying because like you can't button them. Oh, it's
Because
so
there's
fucking
always
annoying.
that one button
Yeah.
that just always 100% of the time.
So next time you think, ooh, why aren't they wearing a binder? It's because we have big breasts. We can't just cover them up. It's hard for girls like
And
us.
I always tell to myself, yeah, I want to buy a binder, but I never actually
They're
do.
expensive. They're expensive.
Yeah.
They are.
And I don't actually like cosplaying guys.
Although you
Although I always
do
do Jujumatsu. But it's just I like the character, but I don't know. I don't really like pushing my boobs into a prison.
I like cosplaying both, but like most of the time the guys that cosplay are pretty feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
It's like except like again JoJo. It's like every single character has a feminine side, so it's like heaven for me because I don't look like one of those Bishonen guys, so it's just like yes, a character that isn't just like manly.
Yeah, indeed. Like I had to cosplay Kira from Persona 5, which is an actually been shonen kind of guy, and I look like Harry Potter more than anything. And I'm not talking about the later years when he was an actual guy. I'm talking about the first series when he was like a round face.
It's true.
Wearing
It's
glasses kind of guy.
I just cosplay whoever I like. Man, female, male, I don't care.
Do them
I
all.
just
Do them all.
gonna catch them all.
So I've learned to do male makeup, except especially with Karamatsu, because like I can't come on like I can't come out as like super pretty Karma. No, I need to do like shadows underneath your eyes and like make your eyes look bigger and stuff.
Mm.
You know?
Let's see. Who's most likely to redo a cosplay that they have already done?
Hmm. Yeah.
Why is it also?
It's hard because you're like related, but at the same time you're like maybe the other ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you again.
Same. Because I've done it before.
Yeah.
Like, I want to redo Mommy. I want to redo Peko. I want to redo Karamatsu probably. Like, there's so many costumes I just want to redo because, like, either I don't like the costume I made, or either it's like I don't like how I looked. So it's just like, what should I do? It's a hard enough life.
It is.
Life.
Thomas. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. I would say it.
Yeah. Who's most likely to agree to do a cosplay for someone else they would never do alone? Me?
Yeah.
I force Lisbeth in so many cosplays.
I bought Sonia's wig before I even knew the character.
I mean, you could have used it for something else.
True.
But
I
it's
hate
Sonia.
the wig.
But I mean,
Yeah.
for CMVs, I am like, this CMV. Okay, who will you do from it?
I'm just like, okay.
Watch
do
the
that
show
one.
now.
Yes.
But most of the time, I'm also like, okay, if you do them, I'm gonna do this generic dudes, whoever this is,
True.
because
It's
they're
true.
a couple.
It's true. It's true. I did it in the past more. When I just started cosplaying, I was like a whore for
You're
group.
still a whore.
I know, for group cosplays. So it's like whenever someone was like a group cosplay, I was like, yes. I don't know the character yet, but yes. And mostly I was like the only one who actually did it, and it was like, okay.
Aw. I don't know.
It's past.
I
I'm happy
usually
you don't
just
do it.
I usually just cosplay whoever I like. I never really let myself get like
Yeah.
influenced.
But now, but it was when I was young and naive and starting cosplay. That's
Like I don't mind doing it, especially for CMVs. Or I actually like the duo cosplay thing more than just doing regular cosplay.
true.
So now I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do good duo cosplays and Yushimatsu.
Which means just Osamatsu-san cosplays and Yoshimatsu.
Who's most likely to agree to do a costume and then actually never do it?
I think none of us really.
It's
I don't know. I don't think none of.
tough.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, because if we ask for like, oh, the CMV,
Yeah.
and participate in it, then yeah, you do it because we participate in it. So I don't really actually have.
Think me if I don't have to do it. If it's not for serious.
Yeah, if it's just for like casual, but then mostly it's also not that serious. No.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we should cosplay them or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, then it's not
I'm
that-
like constantly, yeah, I want to do that one. I want to do that one.
I mean, if that was possible, we had like 5 million cosplays, like or
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
So I think everyone's just like sometimes say they do a cosplay, but then
Yeah,
they
of
won't in
course.
the end. Like
Yeah.
I was planning to do Maki for like a long while, but then I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
nah,
True.
maybe later.
true. Who is most likely to give up and glue it? I'm sorry.
Me? Okay, yeah, maybe.
I've done it
I'm
before,
just gonna
so
do this out of
I've-
spite.
my
You
first
spite on
my
me.
first cosplay was hot glued, and that's actually the cosplay you guys met me in.
Oh yeah, true.
Hey, it was
True.
an amazing cosplay.
So-
So my attention.
So like, I was. Oh, hi, Shada. Shada.
There's a cat.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
So the first cosplay I ever did was Mabel from Gravity Falls, but that was because my original costume, which was Tsugumi from Mekaku City Actors, never came, and it was like the day before the convention. I was like freaking out, and I was like, "What am I gonna do?" So I just like took a pink sweater I had in my closet and just glued some stuff onto it, and yeah, that's pretty much how I met these people.
Yeah.
Hey, I was happy to see me.
Yeah. I said her because she tends to procrastinate in the evening
But-
before.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe you don't really
But
have
I
to,
don't glue it because
Yeah.
I think I actually only hot glued something once, and that actually fell apart.
belt for
The
Catherine.
belt for Catherine. If you
Yes,
see a
yes.
Catherine CMV and you see a Catherine with a belt in the first shot and not a belt in the last shot, that's because it fell apart during the scenes. So I don't just hot glue anymore.
That's true.
But like most drag queens actually glue their shit together, which is like an impressive skill to have. It's like,
True,
how can you
it
make an
is.
entire costume out of hot
I will
glue?
never be able to.
Who's most likely to glue things to their face for a costume?
To your, like with hot glue or normal glue?
I think
guess
normal glue.
because hot glue
what
is
does that hurt?
then you have like
Yeah.
blue marks all over.
Yeah. Yeah, but I wasn't thinking straight.
Honestly, I'm gonna. Oh god, it's cat. Cat farts. I'm gonna say all three. Honestly,
All three?
yeah.
I don't know.
Because I think if you have to for a cosplay, all three would do it. If that certain character has something on their face, that has, like, for example, the LED slides of like Detroit or something.
Wow, that's pretty specific.
Because Detroit
Because,
is so.
because there is a Connor right there.
Leave my color alone.
He's beautiful.
Detroit is very of now, you know.
Sure.
So yeah, I think if the cosplay requires it, everyone of us would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you would be the first to go and do something special, like maybe do like things on your
Like
makeup or
glitter,
something
maybe, or
like that.
something.
Oh yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
was thinking like that.
Or with tape or something. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because one time you actually came with a plate on
Yeah.
True. Orion Sparkle!
Hi!
Make waving movements, make waving movements back.
Hi!
Hello, Orion!
Make waving movements.
Make more waving movements. Hello, Orion, we miss you.
Hi,
Hail,
Selena.
Selena! You're a geek too.
You're rude. Go away
And
right
rude.
now.
Hello.
We're just chilling with
Yes.
cats.
Chilling with cats.
He's barely visible.
You can see. Floof. Floof, floof, floof,
It
floof.
could be a carpet.
Wait, if you touch the butt, it will go up. Magic. Oh my, I am. You
You
are.
called us geeks.
You're the biggest of us
How
all.
dare you?
Cats are nice indeed.
Look, we have a special butt for you.
It's the butt, cat butt.
Oh.
Oh no, she's tired.
It was because you were too rude.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did come with a plate on my head. That's true. I remember that one.
I was actually super impressed.
That I meant
True.
like I somehow got a plate to stick to my wig. Yeah, I'm never gonna do something like that again because it was just pure stress.
It was beautiful.
I
does.
want to throw that wig away, but
It
she's
was me
laying
with
me
almost all the
here.
wigs.
She's laying here with me.
Maybe if you wanna offer the cat, but cats they have their own free will. You just came back from watching Boku no Hero. Should I have to?
Oh,
We
we still have to
Boku no
watch
Hero of this.
the new episode.
Yeah.
I still have to see 2 seasons.
Oh no! Oh no!
We usually watch them together through Skype.
Yeah, because that's cozy and
Yes.
fun. Okay, who's most likely to spend the most money on a cosplay? Oops.
If you can't read it, then it's her.
Oops.
Because you like sometimes you make it yourself. Yeah, your mom.
My
makes it.
mom.
But sometimes you like buy super expensive costumes,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, I'm just gonna buy a $30
Well,
costume on Ali.
yeah, King also, and my Kigurumi for Karamatsu, and but
Yeah.
my wigs, I try to spend money on my wigs till I get quality wigs. I still get disappointed sometimes, but
So you don't have wigs like mine.
The most expensive wig I own is Junko, and it's like $30, and that's really cheap for a wig.
And it's a super stupid wig, and I hate it. It's the
Mine
Catherine
is
wig.
really good. Mine is
Well,
really good.
I hate
I
it.
think my most expensive wig is like in the 60s.
What was it commissioned?
It was for Elsa, and it was her like updo
Oh.
hair, and it was a monster. It was
Maybe
horrible.
You should do Elsa again.
No, not really. I fucking hate Elsa. Her.
Why did you
Yeah.
do her then?
I didn't hate her, but the progress
The
of
people
making
made her hate her.
that also because she got like over cosplayed, but just the progress of like the wig that was horrible, and I had to spend so much money on it, and the seller that was like ugh, and yeah, bad memories on Catwoman.
You could always sell your Elsa. I think it would.
I know.
Oh yeah, your mom is
Yeah.
against selling.
Well, it's been so much. Hi, Pat Hectic.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome to us being trash. Okay. Who's most likely to alter their real appearance for a costume?
Oh, damn.
Hmm.
Do turkeys have knees?
What?
Do turkeys have knees? I don't know. Do
I
they?
don't know. Now I want to know. Do turkeys have knees? Google.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna ask Google.
Ask Siri.
I don't have Siri. I'm not.
I have
a-
Siri.
Okay,
Ask
ask Siri.
Siri, do turkeys have knees?
Okay, I found this on the web for do turkeys have knees.
Are there birds with knees instead of elbows?
It's all we all want to know.
Let's just not.
I don't
Thanks.
think turkeys have knees.
Yes, they do, but they bend the other way.
Thanks for your contribution
Thank
in
you.
life.
Selena,
Thanks.
you are our savior.
Yeah.
Do you ever see any baby pigeons?
Yeah. Baby pigeons.
Are you guys British, Russian, or just normal people? Wow, how is
We're not British.
are British
not
and
Russian.
not normal?
So I guess we are normal people.
We're from Belgium. So no.
Also, baby pigeons are hilarious. Google them, you'll laugh. I
They-
promise.
Remember someone on like not WikiHow. Come on, what was it?
I didn't.
What was it?
I don't
Come on, what
know.
was the Ask site?
I don't know.
Yahoo
Nothing.
Answers. Yes, it was a Yahoo Answer thing. It was like a question someone asked, "Are you guys British, Russian, or normal?"
Oh, okay.
Something like that. And oh, your team went far. We don't watch basketball.
Also, baby peaches are my new pickup line.
Yeah,
If I
wait.
ever find someone like
Wanna
a boyfriend,
see the
something,
beautiful thing
be like-
that is a baby pigeon.
yeah.
Are you gonna see? Are you gonna see?
Oh,
Look how beautiful.
that is the most gorgeous thing ever.
That is me. Oh, how dare you!
Oh,
Rude.
go away, away. Not allowed.
No,
Not
talk
live
about
stream.
baby pigeons.
Yeah, baby pigeons. How is the stream turning?
It always.
I
turns
just
into baby
changed
pigeons.
the title to baby pigeons pigeon stream,
Yes.
and we just talk about baby pigeons. That's our thing. I kind of forgot what was most likely the question.
Okay.
I was it altered their real appearance for a costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did we actually not answer?
No, because it was very interesting. Wait. Yeah.
Because she chose herself. So we're gonna choose it.
But yeah, I think. Yeah.
That's me! How dare you, imposter?
What? I can't read it.
She
How-
said, "How did you find my portrait so fast?"
Oh, about the
old
baby
baby
pigeon.
pigeon.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Well, hello. I must say you're very attractive.
Yeah.
Are you free?
Please date me.
Hey!
Sure.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna say myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably the one who goes like most into like the face area.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I don't know how makeup works.
Same.
I'm like a toddler who found her mom's makeup.
Stop being so salty. Okay, next question.
And who's most likely to forget to pack a piece of their costume? I'm sorry, but she forgot so much.
I forget everything.
I literally forgot multiple pieces for my cosplays when we were filming CMV.
But she too, a lot of the time, really.
I forgot my arm thingies in the Madoka CMV, which is coming up soon. You can see that I'm wearing the arm things, but like in the last couple scenes, I don't have them. That's because I forgot them. But then in the religion Elsamatsu CMV, I was supposed to wear like a white shirt underneath, and I forgot that one as well in my last scene. So
Which is also still gonna come up later.
So I have a problem with that. Because I always think like, I'm just gonna pull something out of my closet and I like assume it's that.
But you only forget cosplay. She would forget her own head if it wasn't attached to her.
It's true. I
Yeah.
must admit. It's also because I always pack so late. It's always like 10 minutes before I actually have to go somewhere, and then I have to stress.
What
And I
would be
forget
the
half the
coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? An
A
otter.
horse?
An
Oh.
No, we're not talking about Bojack Horseman. I'm gonna cry. An
No,
otter.
Oh,
Otter. Like a horse-sized otter. I want to cuddle it
I
so
want
bad.
to have a horse-sized dog. I want to ride a dog.
Oh.
I want to ride a dog into battle.
Oh, horse.
No, not battle. Because the dog has to be unscattered. I just want
So being so passionate.
A horse-sized chow chow. A horse-sized
Oh
chow
my
chow.
God.
And you just ride the chow chow instead of like. That would be amazing. Thank you for that question. Now I have
Hell
like
yeah.
ideas.
I'll have good dreams.
The first thing that came in my mind was a horse. The next time it was an ant, and I don't know why.
Oh, no.
It would be so strong.
It would be horrible. Like
be
a gigantic ant.
No,
It
hell
could
no.
be-
It could be my animal
Hell
that writes me into bacteria.
Horse
Wait,
horse-sized
it's actually-
bacteria.
no, thank you.
Bojack Horseman is not a bacteria. Stop it. He's a beautiful horse.
What would be the coolest animal to?
Oh,
We
yeah,
actually
yeah.
always okay. Horse-sized bacteria. Oh, you actually already read the thing.
You have
Yeah.
good questions. Please keep sending
Yeah.
us questions. I love you.
You're the not so.
A horse-sized penguin. Oh, that would be so adorable.
Oh
They just waddle into battle.
That's something you can just like hug.
I still say an ant.
No! No! Can you imagine like a horse-sized spider? Ah! No.
Just crawls on you in your sleep.
You could crawl on him.
They can go and
Hell
sit
no.
on you like, oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
Though I'm not into reverse 4. Penguins
Stop
have knees.
asking if things have knees.
I like your questions, but not about knees, please.
Stop at your knee for this.
Send us like a weird ass question.
Send us knee.
Send us knee pics. Send
Oh,
knee
yes.
pics, please. Send us like a question about like life. Or
Oh.
weird conspiracies. I love talking about
Are we gonna get
conspiracies.
deep? Are we gonna get
Oh damn. We're gonna get so deep.
If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you have done? Oh, that's a good question,
Wow.
Pat. Thank
It
you,
really
Pat.
is.
I probably that I trusted some scammer and I was way too naive.
Walked onto private property. Actually done that before. I had
Playing
to.
Pokemon Go.
No, it wasn't playing Pokemon Go. It was just because I went to a toy store out of town and I had to just like wait for my bus because I missed the last one and I had to wait for an hour and my phone died. So I just like walked around and I went into the like this nearby woods. And I was like, oh yeah, it's just a nice woods. And I took pictures because I was like, maybe we should film here sometime. And then I went back to the bus station and I saw like, don't enter like army territory. I was like, oops. So I think it would just like be like, I either stole something accidentally or I just like walked onto something.
How
I
do you
wouldn't-
steal something accidentally?
What if you drop something and you just like don't know you dropped it into your bag or something?
Oh.
Or like maybe you bought something before and then you go into the store and then the alarm goes off and you're like, you stole that from here.
I think for me it would be filming on a location you're not allowed
Oh,
to
yeah,
film.
true.
Like in the
They
metro.
will probably get me into jail too.
Like in the metro station, we had to for the Persona
Oh,
5
yes.
CMV, we had to film like a very short scene in like the metro station of Akira and Akechi just like talking.
Smiling.
And we were like, how long were we there? Like 15 minutes? And like one of those guys that works for came first and was like,
Whoa, you can't
you
do
can't
that.
You have to like pay 150 to film here. It's like, oh,
Okay, yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
do that next time.
sure.
Thanks. Oh,
So we probably get arrested for
what was the
filming.
last time you screamed at the top of your lungs? I can't scream.
When I was like a year, maybe 2 years ago, when Cindy took me to the fair in Leer,
Oh,
and she dragged me into this attraction that was very high, and I was very scared, and I was like, take me out of this, I want to die, this is too scary. I screamed so hard in that attraction,
oh.
and it was so scary. It really was scary.
I
Yeah.
can't scream. I can only like like that, but I can't like actually scream.
We can like do the
can't do that
typical
one.
girl scream. Yeah,
No,
I can do that.
one.
But I don't know.
If you were stranded on a desert island and could be magically gifted only one thing that is worth $1 million or less, what would it be?
A giant ant.
Use your giant hand, please.
A cruise ship so I can get back to the city.
Oh,
True.
oh no, no. I don't have browser.
White ice cream flavor is absolutely disgusting. None, because ice cream is perfect in every way possible.
True.
Get out! We don't want you here. Don't ask me such filthy questions. Ice cream is perfect. How dare you come into your house and snatch your weed?
True. I've only eaten ice cream twice a day.
Yeah, we've only eaten ice cream twice today.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I'm the only shameful
Yeah,
one
you
here.
lie.
Yeah.
Giant ant versus high power both. Okay.
Hey, my giant ants. Well,
I will go on the boat.
no.
I found with your
No,
ants.
my flying
Thank you.
ants.
I like your thinking. I don't like your thinking because you assumed that I would find ice cream disgusting, but you're welcome. You are accepted in my household.
Ooh. Is she part of the family?
She's part of my shameful children I never talk to now. But you were testing me? Tell that to the police, ma'am.
Yeah, and get arrested like us.
Lisa will take her giant ant and eat you.
Look who's the biggest weep with your nanny.
We don't need you alive. That is fine.
Get out with your
Sorry,
giant
I'm-
ant.
Oh my god, we forgot that we're actually playing a game. What's the most ridiculous fact you know? Jeez, oh my god, I
Wait.
know so many ridiculous facts.
It was that thing that the ancient Nidam or something.
Oh yeah,
That they have
six.
like a lot of dicks.
a lot of dicks.
A lot.
Lots of dicks.
I don't remember how many, but like
Enchiladas. have
Enchiladas.
Lots of dicks.
lots of dicks.
I'm thinking. I know a lot of facts, but most of them are cartoon related. So now I'm thinking about something else. Did you know that
PG.
Rebecca Sugar from Steven Universe used to draw Ed, Edd and Eddie Yowie? Thanks.
Do you know that she showed that to us, and I'm still traumatized?
I've been dead inside for a long time anyway. I
Don't
die
be
even
sorry,
more every
Kat.
time
We
I
love
live.
you.
Oh,
Oh,
but Jesse.
Kat,
You
don't
can
be sorry.
join
You're
us.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
we love you.
You're
beautiful.
perfect. You're
Love
beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're a model. You're a model. Maybe we should answer.
Okay,
Wait. Where did
Because
we end?
give us a
Um,
question.
Okay, wait. Who's most likely to spend the most time getting into a cosplay? It depends on what cosplay though. Like who cosplay who and stuff. I'm gonna say
Jonah Vasquez is a weird man. We don't talk about him. But Jonah Vasquez created Invader Zim, so I can accept him. That he got that on air is like a miracle. But yeah, it's me. Because
I'm
own.
very slow though, like extremely
It is
slow.
also true.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because like sometimes I have my full
Yeah.
makeup
With
on.
the
and then
religion
you're not-
CV, you were like done and chilling on my bed, and I was like,
Actually
That's true. And now that I think about it, actually, the
That is
fastest of us.
true.
So I'm gonna say Keisha.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna say Keisha
I'm-
too.
although
Because
okay,
I'm
but EXO,
persuaded.
I was the first to be ready on
Yeah,
Saturday.
because you were so like, I'm gonna meet the senpais.
and I was late meeting my senpai because you were so slow.
Wait, that wasn't me. That was Axel. It was also me.
I
like
love
Karamatsu cosplay.
Pat. I love 80s clothes and
Wait.
80s fashion, so I'm gonna say everything. I love 80s and 70s fashion. I love 80s hairstyles as well. I love pompadours.
I think they mean like an 80-year-old
Year-old
lady.
lady.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I'm like I have dyslexia.
Like if an 80-year-old lady wants to wear ridiculous hairstyles,
Yeah.
I mean, like, go you. That's gonna be me anyway.
Yeah, I would. If I turn like 80, I'm gonna.
A mohawk.
Mohawk?
Yeah. 80-year-old.
Would be a mohawk.
Did you see
Hell
like
yeah.
there was like one man who had like his entire body tattooed in like a mohawk? It was amazing. He was like 70 or 75.
I'm gonna take back my answer. The most ridiculous hairstyle would be a Sasuke hairstyle.
What?
So
For
scary.
an 80-year-old.
Like the emo friend.
emo fringe.
What is the ugliest thing you own?
Like I said, my Karamatsu cosplay.
Ugliest thing I own.
All my
Jeez.
Karamatsu merchandise. Yeah. Why do I?
He's a painful guy.
I'm sorry,
I hate him
Selena.
so much.
God.
I feel Selena getting triggered. I'm sorry, Selena.
I don't know. I used to have like those really ugly like patterned clothes, like those like fucking ugly polka dot stuff and like. But my fashion is very weird, so I would say like everything could be considered ugly.
But it's beautiful.
Who is most likely to want to date Pat?
You said you look like a baby pigeon. I mean,
Hi. Single.
you're gonna like fight.
Sorry, I'm a lesbo.
Same no, but I turned straight for you.
Pat, show us baby pigeon pics, then I can
Hell yeah.
consider.
Hell yeah.
Deal-
That's not safe for work.
You're gonna become a dealer in baby pigeon pictures, and you get all the ladies.
Do you
all the
look
deals.
like BoJack Horseman? That's all I want to know.
You have a horse face.
If you don't like it, then why not give it? They're gonna give it to me.
No,
I still like Karamatsu.
I need
Do
to
you
have
want-
it.
Do you want a t-shirt with my face on it? Because I have one.
Actually, I want that. Just to like walk around with it, and people ask me like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" I'm like, "My friend." That was something I would do. Like knowing my fashion style, it's just like I almost bought a Pitbull shirt, like the singer, the rapper, and I'm not even a fan of his. It's just purely for the memes. So like I could see myself wearing a shirt with your face on it, and just like going to school and just seeing everyone being like, "What the fuck
I
is
don't
she
want you
wearing?"
to wear my face everywhere.
But I love it. I
We
love
could wear
wearing.
it together.
No,
stop. I love wearing weird clothes because it's just nice.
Are you saying I'm weird?
No, because like, are you just gonna see someone at the train station wearing his own shirt, like wearing his own
That's what
face?
Karamatsu is.
Yeah, but Karamatsu isn't real people.
Luckily.
Is there?
Luckily.
Conspiracy theory: is Karamatsu real?
Please no.
Who's most likely?
Another
Good.
question.
Would you rather be human size? What is with these questions?
A human-like robot, please.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
Why can I be a human-sized penguin
a
and still
human-sized
be a
penguin?
robot?
I mean, if you're
No.
a human-sized penguin, people would probably experiment on you to see what kind of person you
Can
are.
I be a penguin robot?
I just want to be cuddly and fluffy.
Yeah, but we live in a society.
I say penguin.
I
But
say
I don't
robot.
wanna be
tested
robots.
on.
I say robot.
You're gonna be tested on either way, though.
It's true.
You think they're not gonna test a robot if it just turns up somewhere? Not like, oh, we're gonna open
Maybe-
you up.
Maybe you don't feel pain if you're a robot.
True. Oh, true.
Detroit is amazing. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What scene from a movie scared you for life? The mummy, when the insects
True.
crawl in your.
I was so small when I saw that.
Same. I still have nightmares.
I'm gonna be really weird and say the Grinch.
Wow.
Not even the movie, just the trailer. Like as a kid, we used to go to like this video renting thing, and my mom bought this like Christmas CD, and always when they would like, put it on, it would played the trailer for the Grinch, and it scared me so much I would just hide behind a wall. And like it just still baffles me that I was afraid of the Grinch for like a long ass time.
Well, he isn't like a green monster.
He's a
kind
green,
of.
wrinkly kind of guy.
Hola.
You men are
Hola.
asking very.
Oh,
Hola.
I
Well-
mean, these people are asexual, so they can't really answer that.
Well,
I would say, do I know that friend very well?
so it's like her.
If I know that friend very well, and it has a possibility of dating, then maybe I would consider my robot ass.
Well, it's a test of if they love me or not. Like, you want me, then you can have the robot parts too.
Look, the man has questions, Selena. Let him ask. He has questions.
important question.
If he wants answers to that question, let him live. We're not a kink shaming. We're not a kink shaming family. We're a nice, accepting family.
We don't kink shame. We only kink shame every time.
We don't kink shame. We only kink appreciate.
Who's most likely to have been a robot this whole time?
You've been a bad robot. Then you forget most of the things you do.
True. There is something with my memory chip, but that's okay.
I'm just concerned.
Because you progress so much in like makeup and stuff
Oh,
so
it's
fast.
true.
You learn too fast, and I don't trust that. I don't trust that.
But
That
I
I
don't
wish that was
learn.
true.
But I don't learn anything at all. So that means that my memory chip isn't working.
But robots are supposed to like.
But I'm just malfunctioning.
Oh, then they should throw you in the trash where you belong.
The most important
but that's
question.
Okay.
The most important question is: do robots have dicks? How can you tell my turtle is gay? I'm not gonna even answer that one.
Well, if you have another nice turtle, you can put it with the other turtle and see if they do stuff. It must be a boy too, though.
Is your turtle part of the turtle conspiracy that the government set up for us? Because turtles are made for the government.
Did it wear rainbow on Pride Month? Because if it did, then it's gay.
If it doesn't have multiple piercings, then it's not gay.
Does it have colored hair?
Does it have colored hair and say it's gay all the time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gay. Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, very gay.
Yeah, that's very gay.
Mhm. Although I do that too. With females and males.
Well, Selena, now you're gonna get some juicy information.
Wait, what is she saying? I
Yes.
can read.
Oh gosh, are you all open to tell a kink of yours then? Just, just a yes or no, don't tell for
Oh,
real.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
I love to tell my kinks. So
Oh, yes.
hit me with that.
Telling my kinks is my kink.
Hit me with that truth tea. Hit me with that truth tea.
But you asked.
You asked.
You asked.
I feel like we
Don't
don't
share.
share.
Now we need to share.
Give me that truth tea. I need to spill the tea. Yes.
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 Maybe. Yes. No, that's a yes for her.
Oh, yeah,
Aw.
So cute. It would be actually pretty cute.
we would. Yeah.
That's so cute. You're a good owner.
I think my dog is gay though.
But every dog is a cat.
My dog is a cat. I ship in with the dog of our neighbors because when the dog's outside, he sits on the side of our yard, and that dog sits on the side of the yard, like next to each other, with
Aw.
the wall between them.
Yeah, that's so cute.
I ship them, but they're
Write
both
fan
male.
fiction for them.
Oh yeah, shipping dogs.
Dog is dog.
Dog is dog.
Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain, and waiting for the bus in the
Okay.
rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain. Oh, it's the last one.
Oh.
Okay. Who's most likely to work on last minute cosplay prop at the convention? She literally like doesn't sleep at all before a convention or a CMV because she's still finishing it.
If I'm in a CMV, I did not sleep more than 2 hours. Definitely not.
I've literally like like done so many prompts just like the day before. Like my guns for mommy were just in paper.
Well,
What's the funniest joke you know by heart? I only know shitty jokes.
I'm bad at
But
jokes.
that's because I watched too many Game Grumps videos.
Oh yeah.
I only heard
That
a
will
joke.
do it to you.
I only heard a joke yesterday, but I didn't laugh and I offended the person
Okay.
a lot.
Tell the joke.
But it's in Dutch and it doesn't make sense in English.
Then say it in Dutch and I will try to translate it.
No, because like she got very frustrated that I didn't laugh. I was like, "Oh, is that a joke?" He was like, "Yeah."
Was it on the barbecue?
It was on the barbecue.
Tell me, please.
Ooh. Oh, it was Roxanne. She was salty the whole day because she was saying like, yeah, she didn't like my joke. And
Yeah,
she's so
I was
rude.
like, "Tell a joke," and she tells a joke, and like she stopped talking. I was like, "Wait, that was a joke." And she was like,
actually,
so-
really want to know that joke.
and basically, she said, "Je kent je van Rembrandt, de schilder."
Yeah.
Ze zei van ja, dat zijn de auto's niet. En dan je dan tegenhoudt en zegt van, hey, uw Rembrandt. But like, it's a Dutch joke and you can't really like,
It's bad.
it's very
I
bad.
only know a really like this is like it's a joke me and my like Skype friends say constantly just to annoy each other, but it's disgusting
Okay.
and it doesn't make any sense.
You need to
So I'm not gonna say it.
No,
Well, he said A, now we have to say B.
I don't want
Come
to
on.
say it on camera. It's disgusting.
Well,
Are you smacking? Because I'm smacking.
That is such a Game Grumps joke. Because the one thing that I love saying to her all the time, it's been a long time already though, with my penis is going doki doki. And that's
My
also
pussy.
for Game.
My pussy aches for more Pokemon. I love when Aaron goes like there was someone who was like in the comments, stop. I hope Aaron doesn't say that my pussy shit on this episode, and then he just went to say it. I love him. Someone just told me that my mom is so stupid that she went to Wendy's and blew away.
Wait,
I'm not American.
yeah, me neither.
Do you fantasize about your old man doing war?
I fantasize about war.
thank
all
you
the
for
time.
quoting me, Selena. Now I feel special. I remember, yes. I said it to you on your on your Facebook. I don't remember if it was like for your birthday or something, but like
Oh yeah, with
I-
Joseph. No, because
Yeah.
like I have a like the like old man in cartoons.
Yeah.
Somehow are most of the time my favorites.
She is really into old dudes.
No,
Really old.
Yeah.
Like
No.
retirement home
she
dudes.
finds Santa attractive.
No, that's not true.
Those crusty dicks.
That's not true.
She wants some crusty dick in
Those
Only-
crusty floppy dicks.
Only Joseph and
Rick Sanchez.
Rick Sanchez.
we did not talk about Rick. I'm out of that.
And Stan from Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
We don't not talk about those people.
Then all your husband though.
No,
She reads retirement home fanfiction.
no, that's not true. I'm gonna watch BoJack Horseman.
That depends how big the chickens are.
What?
How many dedicated chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
None, because chickens suck.
Don't talk about chickens like that. They have feelings too. I will protect chickens, okay?
The only chicken I like is Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I never ate Kentucky.
You're a disgrace to this family.
Selena-
We don't have Kentucky Fried Chicken in Belgium.
That's true. Chickens.
Stop
Oh,
lying.
if Hen heard me say this, she'll fucking kick my ass. Hen loves chickens.
I
She
love
is
chickens
a chicken.
too, and I'm disappointed.
No, but like if you're in Zelda, do plants have feeling? Yes. Plants have more feelings than chickens.
Chickens do rule, thanks.
She actually made a really good point. Because one chicken from Zelda and the elephant is dead.
Like
Straight up murder.
Apparently, chickens from Skyrim too.
Oh, maybe that's just a Zelda reference.
Because I know Michelle told me that she couldn't get past further in Skyrim. Oh no, it was Yolene. Yolene couldn't get far in Skyrim because she attacked chickens and she got to jail every time. Chickens are like powerful beings. Don't mess with them.
I hope they can feel. Because otherwise I would have murdered a lot of plants.
Do you know that plants grow faster depending on what kind of music you play with them?
Is that actually proven?
Yeah. I hope so. Otherwise my
Because
fact
I-
is fake.
Well-
I'm the Aaron of this group. Like I tell facts but I never know it's true.
All our facts are true, except when they don't.
All facts are true except for all of them.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the cuckoos. Never mess with cuckoos. They
I was
are
playing
God.
Zelda and I forgot
Which
that
one?
if you Link Between Worlds.
Oh.
I forgot that if you kick the chicken that they'll fucking attack you.
Mm.
And I accidentally hit one of them and they just all came on me.
Except for in Twilight Princess where I actually turned into the chicken and I was like, what?
Oh,
Why?
you researched the plants having feelings? Sorry, mate. I'm not the best source about plants. If you want a cartoon question, I know everything, but I don't know anything about plants. All the plants
Okay.
in my kitchen have died. So
What part of your body would you replace with improved mechanical versions? Everything.
My brain.
everything.
My
Everything,
boobs.
yeah. I'll become an android, cyborg, whatever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Pat. I'm not very smart in the plant section. I only know
Let's research
Only about
plants.
old man.
I only know facts about
She
cartoons.
only knows facts about old men.
What is the name of the dog in Peanuts? Snoopy. His name is Snoopy.
That is true, yeah.
Yes.
And the human with cancer is Charlie Brown. That was too soon, sorry. No, he doesn't. What? Say, I'm
The
sorry.
piano player?
Wait, no. That's the one with the blue shirt. Fuck, I forgot.
Oh, wait,
Betty?
I know.
Or, I don't think it's Betty. I don't know, the Peanuts never aired in
No,
Belgium.
we actually didn't watch it.
It never aired here. I don't think it did.
Shut up.
The piano player is called Kaede.
Is Schroeder? I think
Schroeder, yes.
Schroeder. We knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schroeder. He is gay and blonde.
Nintendox is so long ago. Wow.
I never played
Oh, my head
Nintendo.
hurts.
I got it from someone. Because I didn't want it anymore.
I never knew what to do past the naming stage, so
Long
I
time
kept
ago.
just yelling at the fucking dog.
I actually had dogs.
I have a cat.
I have a dog.
I have
Dogs.
And I had a Nintendo, so I had Nintendos.
Wait for the bus in the rain.
It too looks dead.
What does Pat say?
If you could be any well-known cartoon character, who would you be?
Any well-known cartoon character.
Well-known.
I mean, my answer is pretty clear.
BoJack Horseman?
I already am BoJack Horseman.
Is BoJack Horseman well known enough?
That's a question the cartoon answers. Is BoJack Horseman well known? That's something you need to watch.
I think it's pretty well known. If it's on Netflix, it's pretty
No,
well
but it's a Netflix exclusive,
Ooh.
so it's not really well known. Otherwise, it would have blown up
But
in
it's
time
on
because it's furry simple. So.
Very simple.
I'm gonna go with a popular character. Is it limited to cartoons or with anime?
I think
just
cartoons.
cartoons.
Then I'm gonna go for
I'm thinking, is it like a cute, bubbly cartoon with no like fighting and villains?
me from being Puppy Cat.
Oh, that's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
like good.
But I don't know. I like the fighting.
I think Buried Dogs. Steven Universe. Because I love
Oh, oops.
But you have like the diamonds and threads and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
My other choice was Bubbles. Because that was my favorite character from the Powerpuff Girls when I was
I'm
younger.
still thinking.
Timmy Turner. I will have very odd parents and I can make wishes.
Yeah, and you have to be under Butch Hartman's control.
He's gonna
Love
come into your server and tell you that your characterization is fake and that Timmy isn't gay.
He is, and he is pregnant from Cosmo.
I'm still thinking. Besides BoJack, I don't really know any like popular characters that like I would relate to. Maybe, yeah, Rose Quartz. I take that back. Rose Quartz. We all know how obsessed I am with Rose Quartz.
But yeah,
I think I would actually go Bubbles.
we have to like really relate to them.
I mean, I can talk to animals. She had a whale in her basement.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I relate.
Rose Quartz is just beautiful. So
Wait.
my friends,
They're just good friends, Selena, though.
She used to draw a Fairly Odd Parents fan art
Yeah, but not of Cosmo and Timmy, though.
of her self-insert.
And it's most self-insert.
She's concerned about your free time spendings. You should be so concerned about her free time spendings from nowadays.
Woo!
No. When you want the same rights, you need to have. I love ginger people.
Gingers are cute.
I wanted to be a ginger, and I colored my hair, and it looked horrible.
I think Ginger's a cute color.
Yeah.
Stan is adorable. Leave him alone.
Give your South Park
I mean, Kyle. We could have picked the South Park character.
Yeah,
God
but
damn,
do
I didn't
you
think
want to
about
be
it.
a South Park character? Do you want to be in the same universe as Eric Cartman?
I mean, if I had to pick a character from South Park,
Butters.
yeah, Butters. I love Butters.
I would say Kenny, but
no,
you guys.
but Butters has a really horrible life if you think.
Yeah,
about it.
his
So,
parents are horrible.
maybe Heidi, so I can beat Cartman.
She was such. I loved her when she was such a bitch, though.
I love Heidi, so I'd probably pick Heidi from South Park.
You'd have to kiss Eric Cartman.
Yeah, but I could beat him up in the playground.
True.
So that makes everything up.
What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing? Honestly, all of them, I guess. I don't know. But like maybe like a pinky or something.
No,
Little toe.
my boot.
Little toe doesn't hurt
You
as
want to have
well.
no boot?
Oh yeah, if you don't have a little toe, you can stuff it everywhere.
No.
Little toe.
Little toe, indeed. Yeah.
My eyelash.
They are.
There are. I love South Park. Butters
Yeah,
is
me
best
too.
boy. I love belly button.
Belly button.
Belly button. You love belly button?
No, it says belly button. Belly button is my favorite South Park.
Totally
character.
has a belly button kink.
Oh yeah.
But, like-
belly button wrinkles.
South,
wrinkles, yeah.
South Park is good. Watch
It
it.
is.
Yes.
I watched
Also,
it
Matsu
way
is
too
going to watch
early.
it.
I was way too young to watch South Park when
Yeah.
I did. Most of the things I know about sexuality and stuff, I know from South Park.
Oh, I just saw something. Like the thing from my childhood that scared me. Chucky.
Oh.
Chucky. Because my grandpa used to put it on when I was little to just scare me, and now I actually have a phobia for like those kind of dolls.
Oh.
Like I'm actually deadly afraid of those like Raggedy Ann dolls as well. Like I could look at pictures, but I would get really nervous and just like have shivers and stuff. But like those Baby Alive, those like real-ish baby
Yeah,
dolls,
those,
those
like-
scare me a lot.
Which falls into the uncanny
Yeah,
valley.
and uncanny value. But also like things that shouldn't be moving. That's my biggest phobia.
I actually didn't really get scared when I was, except for the beetle part. And
The
what
dolls.
did scare me was when I saw Courage when I was an adult, and I saw like, what the fuck did I watch when I was a child, and I was totally okay with it.
It's really weird because like I would be afraid of dolls and like
Mhm.
that stuff, but I would watch Invader Zim and think it's the best shit ever when I was like 5 to 4 years old.
Mm.
I watched a documentary about ghosts, about mean-spirited ghosts on National Geographic when I was like 6, 7-ish, and I still and
Is
now
that
I
why you're
still-
so afraid
yeah.
of ghosts now?
I never finished the documentary because I had to go to bed, and I'm always now I'm such a
Maybe
fear of
if I
ghosts.
watched that when I was a child and not the episode where that Ash Ketchum went to play with the ghost, then I would have been afraid of ghosts. too.
Ghosts are like one of my biggest fears. Like it's like so weird.
I did watch a documentary when I was younger. It was about operations and about people waking up when the operation was
Oh no!
in the middle,
No,
and
no,
I was
no,
like, no, I don't.
no.
So
That's
now,
also a fear.
yeah, I was super afraid
Big
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm purely afraid of like dolls and things moving that shouldn't be moving. Like
Yeah.
it could be that bottle of Coke and I would be like having a panic attack. Because like it just like it scares me that things that shouldn't be moving are moving.
Yeah,
Or like silhouettes.
but it's
I
like
think that's normal.
ghosts.
Yeah,
No, it's not ghosts that scare me, like just inanimate objects having a life on
just
its
like
own.
yeah.
Yeah.
If Toy Story was real, I would fucking shit my pants
I
every
think
day.
most of the people would. That was actually one of the fears of me too, because I was wait,
What would you do if you caught one of your parents secretly playing with kids' dolls? I would take a picture and laugh.
I think I actually have found that in real life because my parents, my mother works in a kindergarten, so she has a lot of dolls, and when she washes them, she plays with them.
It depends on what kind of doll, because if it's like the Born Alive babies, I would fucking kill myself. I would fucking kill myself on the spot because I'm so afraid of them. But like if it's Monster High dolls, I would probably be like, yeah, mom, get it.
Which places make you feel so uneasy and weird, like you're kind of scared of it, but you're not. But every other person doesn't mind the place. Abandoned buildings.
Yeah,
I
but
love
isn't
abandoned
that
cities.
almost every
No, I love abandoned buildings.
well
Hospitals. Hospitals, honestly.
Oh yeah, but
Graveyards.
that's also a
Graveyards.
pretty common fear.
Yeah.
The train station when it's dark. I hate that.
But
everything when it's dark.
Yeah.
No, like I sometimes like walking outside, but like specifically the train station because like there are always weird people hanging there.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you can walk outside here and you wouldn't like see a weird person, but if you're at the train station, you're like 100% sure you're gonna like there's gonna be weird people because like I've been like so many people have talked to me at the train station while I was still in cosplay, like at like 11 in the night just because I was coming back from a con and it's like fucking scary.
The place for me would be elevators. I hate elevators.
I'm not gonna watch a Twilight Zone episode because I'll probably like shit my pants.
Was
Sorry.
that also not a Doctor Who episode where they like mannequins came?
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
With her
I-
plastic boyfriends.
Classic one.
I would hate to live in the Ib universe because like
Oh.
so many moving
Yeah.
and like most of the RPG Maker
Harry
games. No, oh no. No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I actually want to watch Twilight Zone.
Okay.
Me too. I've seen a few episodes.
Attics, like attics that are like
Oh yeah.
Oh God, no!
I hate that. Like oh no,
Especially your attic. That's like a dungeon.
but that's the basement.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
I saw once like a video or something of like I think it was on Shane channel when like someone had thoughts like oh yeah my wife eats at nights in the fridge and I will
Oh.
videotape it because she denies it and that was actually someone living in their attic
Oh
who
yeah.
at nights comes down to pee in the sink and like
Now that
eat
is really.
and that is so
scary.
fucking no
Like, what would
oh
you
hell no.
do?
Yeah, what do you do? if
Do
you
you-
see that?
I would be like, nope. Just call the police.
I would call
Burn
the
my
cops
house.
and show the video and be like,
Oh no! Don't
and I would never,
burn my
ever
house.
What
believe
is
they
something
killed the
that
person.
you just recently realized that you are embarrassed? You didn't realize that for a
Oh,
while.
I have that feeling.
Oh, a lot
Why?
of things. Like
Um,
especially like past relationship and friendships. Like if I think back at some things I did or like some things I like, said or something, I would be like so embarrassed.
Yeah,
Like to the point that I never talk to someone
Oh.
again because I'm like, oops, I did that thing like 5 years ago. Never talk to
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
One thing that I had was that they constantly said to me because I have autism. They said to me like, "Yeah, everybody thinks different than you. Everybody thinks different than you." And I was also almost always like, "It's me against the world because everybody thinks different than me." And actually, when I met you, and I was like, "Oh, she thinks the same as me," and I was like, "Oh, so maybe people do actually share the same thoughts as me." Yeah, that's something.
Oh, I was thinking about it like when I was like just started dating my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we just started dating. In the first week of our dating, there was like this pool party where we went to, and we were so clingy. And if I think back, I was like, oh, that's so, oh my god, why am I be so clingy? I was so, no,
were so clingy.
No.
I
It's
was
so-
there.
It was so many years ago, but still, it's like, no.
Oh no,
why?
Jada! You know, now it's gonna reek. My cat is going to her little rock and it's like literally in front of us.
It's
Well.
part of the trashy stuff.
Yeah, that's true. But like creepy places like like Celtics.
Yeah, basements.
Basements and like
Yeah.
attics. I hate
Basements
them.
and attics.
Attics, like basements especially, because like I recently watched this Dutch series and it was like they were like going in the attic and were like dolls and she was like, oh, I didn't remember my grandpa used to collect dolls, and I was like, I would fucking throw them out if I had to go down there in like a thunderstorm and everything was like dark. I would just fuck.
I think for me it's
Yeah.
especially attics because I never trust them. I always think I'm gonna fall. to
Fly.
them.
I would fly. Flying
Wait.
is great.
What are
So if you're invisible, you can.
Invisible.
No,
Wait,
I've
what
always
did
wanted
you
to be
say?
invisible. If you're gonna be invisible or be able to fly.
Oh, those are actually.
But like, are you like invisible? Like you can turn it on and off, or like invisible
I
girl,
would wanna
like
fly.
looking here.
because then nobody can see you either if you are far away. You know.
I just want to be invisible in awkward situations. Like,
Yeah, but then
I was here.
yeah, because when it's an awkward situation, you can just fly away, though.
I'm too awkward to
You don't
fly
have
away.
you don't have to pay the NMBS. You can just fly to Antwerp.
But I can go invisible on the train and they wouldn't be able to
Oh, that's
see it.
Yeah.
You could just sit in the toilet with those two boys.
Think about it like this: if you could fly, and it would still cause take you to cause stamina. So it's like running. So when you're flying, you're okay. Wait, this is actually pretty intensive.
Oh no, I think she's gonna have a random outburst of energy.
Uh-oh.
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 What's she gonna do?
What's she gonna do?
She gonna explode?
Oh no, she's gonna eat more now that she had
Same.
Cotton, they'll see you and capture you for testing. Aha! Invisible rules.
You could cosplay invisible game.
Well, that's awkward. My dad actually had that. He was working at a customer office, and my dad was also like, "Oh, I didn't know you were pregnant. Congratulations!" And the customer of my dad was like, "I'm not." And my dad is like, and he said, "I will never ever congratulate anyone anymore on being pregnant."
I
But it's very
remember
awkward.
I was like 15, 14, but like I was like I looked very old when I was a child. I look younger than I used to look, but like I was walking around with my baby cousin in a stroller with my aunt's husband, so my uncle, and there was a woman, and she just came by, and my uncle knew her, and she was like, "Oh, congratulations on the baby," and she thought I was her, like his wife, and I was like, "Dude, I'm 14, I'm 14, please." It was very awkward, and now that I think about it, it's like weird.
Yeah.
Go roll away.
Don't
Come back.
leave us.
My head hurts.
Yeah. Then come back here. Make your head hurt you.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna be the replacement Cotton.
Oh boy. Hey, Cotton reminds me of Pan Pizza's cousin.
Don't say that. I love that.
I think she's done.
Do that. You would.
Yeah.
I want to be his wife. I don't want to be his cousin. I want to be his wife.
How old is Pampins?
Probably somewhere in his 20s. That's the only man I'll go straight for. Him.
Do you believe in free will? No.
Ow.
Everybody should listen to me. No.
Wait, you believe in free will? Well, I'm never going to put my Sims on free will. They're all going to
True.
die.
You're all gonna die. They need me. They need me to live. Oh wait, Cotton is back. What do you mean? Do you believe in free will?
They were all controlled by the government. There's no free will.
Middle wins, correct. Why, are you testing me as well?
Am I new?
Still want to marry Pan Pizza.
Rosalie.
Even if he's a desperate nerd, I love him.
We're all desperate nerds.
Aren't we?
Yeah, but he especially. Because I got the same parts as
But
Miss
he
Tatsu.
actually accomplished things in life.
He's still not working at Cartoon Network.
Same, but neither am I.
Now we need a Pan Pizza marathon later.
Yeah. First Steven Universe.
Yes, true.
Yes.
Yes, something to see. Even though I've seen it.
I only saw spoilers.
For the Argychenko.
Yeah, actually, Cosplay Jim for you.
It's fair.
I was very lonely as a child, and I wrote Smosh fan fictions. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'm sorry.
It's really anime watching in English.
It's, to be honest,
Internet.
fiction for me too.
Just internet in general.
Like,
Yeah.
I literally learned English from writing Smosh fan fiction on Google Translate. And I learned, yeah, like literally, I deleted my fan fictions, so don't go looking for it. But like, I used to write a Smosh fan fiction about like an insert.
I want to read your Smosh.
It's gone. I got rid of it. You're never gonna find it.
Sadly.
But like, it was about a self-insert, which was me, and like one of the Smosh games guys, and I'm like, I look back at it and I'm
Which
like,
one?
he's not very joking shy or something.
Oh,
He's
I-
actually so.
I actually only know Anthony.
Ian.
yeah, but Ian was best boy. Ian was best Smosh boy.
But Anthony was a hot one.
Yeah, but Ian was best boy.
Ian was best
He was so
personality.
cute.
Anthony was the hottest.
But
I like
yeah,
burgers.
I learned English from writing Smosh fan fiction and from speaking to my other Smosh fan fiction person.
You had another fun Smosh fan fiction person.
Yeah, that was my friend Beth. We don't really
Oh.
talk anymore.
Maybe it was our friend Beth.
Yeah, we also
We also know a
Beth.
fan fiction person named Beth.
Was she really into 5 Seconds or Summer?
I don't know.
I think so. Is she from England?
No, she's from the
Okay.
Then not.
Or
I was
Beth
gonna say
was,
something, but I don't actually remember.
Or Beth was like Percy Jackson.
Oh, yeah, true. I actually learned English from games. I played a lot of games when I was younger, and they weren't translated in Dutch, so I had to learn English to play Paper Mario. On my N64.
Where's my cat? Oh, there she is.
Under the table.
Like a good slut,
Don't slut shame your cat.
we only slut appreciate.
Says appreciate. That's something I can make me. I always look appreciate.
Only
She always
Selena.
calls me
Only
a slut.
Selena is gonna get that joke. We don't slut shame. We only slut appreciate.
Yes.
That's a pan pizza joke. I'm sorry. I steal all my jokes from him.
And from Aaron.
I don't know.
I don't know, the American accent just came because I had so many American friends when I used to grow up. Like I just took over the American accent. I would love to have a British accent because it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But like it's a hard accent to maintain if you're not used to it. I can do an
And
English
honestly, I
accent,
think
but
just have a bad Dutch accent to my English. I sometimes hear it on videos about, oh, your accent is cute. Like,
Yeah.
it's just because we're not.
No.
for me it's completely gone. I don't have the Dutch version anymore. Though I
Yeah,
can
I
talk a little bit
see.
British. It's just really hard to maintain. It's like it's
I-
like very, very like poor
When-
British.
When I see a lot of YouTubers that are British, my accent kind of turns British. But it's also when I talk Dutch, and there is some people from the Netherlands, and I speak more like the accent from those people from the Netherlands.
Yeah, it really
So it's
depends
just-
on which
yeah.
people you're around.
Yeah.
Because like if I would talk to a British person, I would like probably take that accent a little more than rather if I was like talking to an American person. But like most of my friends are most of my internet friends are American. So it's just a given that I would have an American accent.
What the fuck, Selena? Both are fucking scary.
Asking yourself standing silently in the corner, seeing yourself standing silently in the corner, or watching your ghostly figure.
That's something
I
I would
would
see in my
love to
sleep
see a
paralysis.
ghostly figure.
paralysis.
No,
And make
No.
my
no, I would scream, I would run away, I would cry in a corner.
but seeing myself, hell no.
I would also scream, run away, and cry in a corner.
In the same corner as you were standing.
I would just be like, oh, that's the thing.
But somebody actually said that if you would see yourself standing somewhere, like a clone, that you wouldn't recognize yourself.
You wouldn't recognize yourself.
Yeah, he said
like,
something like that.
You see,
Because you don't actually see
Oh, yeah,
a lot of
that's
yourself.
true.
You only see like
Your own
don't-
perception.
Yeah,
but you see yourself like in the mirror,
and
you
I
see,
think
like,
you see your
in
own
video.
clothes. Like, I don't know.
You look
Somebody
different to
said
other
like
people
that.
than that you look
Yeah.
like to yourself. So basically,
True.
The
Yeah.
thing is, you still know how you look like. So if I,
I
take
think
a
you would
clone
be
of
like.
myself,
I
and
think
I
you
see
would
it, I
be
would
like, oh,
recognize myself.
that person looks like me, but I don't think you would be like, oh my god, that's me.
how would
I
you
don't know.
rate the average American on a scale from 1 to 10?
That depends.
Depends from which
American-
state they are. Because, like, oops, I broke the yellow one. Oh no! Oh
No, I need the yellow one for Jujutsu.
Uh-oh.
I can
no.
fix
no.
it. I can fix it with a pin. I'll fix it later. I promise. But I don't know. Depends on which state, because like
It's
some
just-
Americans are very, very dumb, but some aren't. But like
No,
everyone from
it just
every
depends from person to
Yeah.
person. Every person is different.
I mean, there's a lot of people from Belgium that are dumb as fuck.
yeah,
There are
most
people
of the
that are
people, most
smart
of our
as fuck.
politicians. I fixed it.
Okay, good. Thank you.
But like I like Americans most of the time.
Among-
Sometimes I'm just like, why would you do that? Because like sometimes I don't get Americans.
But then it's just political, right?
Yeah, on a political level.
I'm only scared of the gun thing
Yeah,
in America.
But there are a lot of things in Belgium that are like, why would you do that? But that's not, and that doesn't speak for the people that live there. So
to be honest, I think like society-wise, we live a better life than the average American.
on certain points.
Yeah,
But,
at certain
yeah.
points. Like, yeah, but like we can. Yeah, I think we're like a pretty good country compared to other ones.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be honest,
True. We don't have it as bad.
Texas
as
is
people
almost as
say
bad
we
as
do.
Afghanistan. Are we going down to Texas? I love Texas. That was
Just
horrible.
offense.
That was so horrible. Come on down. Come on down.
I'll come back here, you.
Wait, what was that thing from Butters?
Wait,
I'm
one thing.
big Texas Butters, and this is my horse Toast. Happy trails to you. I don't remember it, but like
There's so much fun stuff. Right? There are 21 seasons. Don't.
I like Texas. Okay, I
like.
like Texas, and I don't think it's as bad as Afghanistan, honestly. Intellectually,
I don't. To be honest, I don't know that many Americans. Like I had a really, really, really good friend that was from America, and she was fine. She was.
No. He was not fine.
She was fine.
Nah, not at all.
She was great.
I don't know. Like the quality of life. Most of my American friends say that they hate living there. Honestly, because like I have one friend from Maryland and one from God, what was it called again? Missouri, and they both say that they hate living in America. So it's like I don't know. It depends on which state
One-
and like which kind of like if you live in like the slums or like a neighborhood
of
that's pretty
course.
shitty. I would honestly just think like, yeah, you're gonna have a shitty life. Or,
America
like,
is
not like it.
super big though.
Yeah,
Like, and it's the same thing for Europe. Like, some parts of Europe are fine, but then other parts are
Yeah.
like super shitty.
I would say like in Belgium is pretty small.
Yeah,
Like it's
really. small.
America is no. Belgium is probably like the size of Texas if you're gonna compare it to something. No,
Is it
think
it's
Texas
even
is-
smaller
is it
than
even?
Texas.
Texas is
Yeah,
bigger,
it's like I don't know. It's even like it's maybe 3 times Texas. I don't
And when
know.
I think
Texas is pretty
Belgium,
big.
I think like the Dutch-speaking part of Belgium.
Yeah.
It's like half.
But like if you had to compare Belgium to America, I think like
It couldn't even compare.
yeah,
to
you
be
can't
honest.
even compare it because like Belgium on itself is a weird like thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
chaos.
really weird
It
because
is
like
really
we have
weird.
3 different parts. We have 3 different governments. We actually run ran a year without a government.
Yeah, we hold the record for the country the without a government. For
Yeah,
the
we
longest.
literally had a year without a government, and we didn't die.
We're so proud of like that. Woo.
Like if America didn't have a government for a year, they would probably like burn. But like if you think
I
like
don't
Belgium, we live on the like more privileged side of Belgium if you think about it, because like the French side is really bad.
I don't know. I think it's
I don't
we
like
live more
going there.
compact.
Yeah, we live more like comfortable and like easygoing. I would
Because in the French part, there's a lot of parts that then aren't even. There are just mountains and stuff.
yeah.
So we are just like city with another city next to it, and then there's another village, and it's just all so close together.
But like depending on which side of Belgium you go, you're gonna have different experiences.
But what I heard from my American friend was that she was afraid of traveling because she was afraid other people were gonna judge her because she was
She's
American. Yeah.
Yeah, like
you
some
know.
countries really hate America.
Yeah.
Like Japan fucking hates
So
America.
if I was from America, I would be terrified too to travel because there's so much shit being talked about them.
Like I would like definitely want to travel to America one day.
Like
So-
honestly,
but like
it's interesting how even here in Belgium, how much on the news and stuff we see of America, of like Trump and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
it gets so much featured everywhere. America, like I don't
There's
think like
just
America
media.
they get about Europe that much as
yeah,
as we
like
get about
nobody
America.
knows our king. Nobody knows our king. We don't even know our king.
Who cares about our king anyway?
Our
He
king
does
is a
not
mascot.
does
He
anything.
literally does nothing.
He's a
Just
mascot.
waste
He's a
money.
mascot.
But like
Yeah,
the thing
you know.
about American politics, I used to be really into it, but I like started to like push myself away from it because I was like getting more involved in it
But
than my own fucking
Even
country.
then, we just hear such a small
Yeah,
part
I
of
don't-
what's actually going on.
Yeah, I don't like American politics at all.
I just don't like media.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like politics media in general.
I don't know. They always just show you what they want to show you, like in everything.
Yeah, but like the whole Trump situation. Not to be that guy who was like, Trump did nothing wrong
You're
with
not
it.
a
He
guy.
did. Trump did some things wrong, but I think some people are like over exaggerating of how bad he is. Like, we've had worse presidents, sorry, but like, who are we to judge the American president?
I'm not.
We're
involved
literally not
enough
even-
to-
Yeah, we're not even like American. Okay, it can involve us, but like,
yeah, of course, if it involves us, and I actually do my research,
yeah.
I would voice my opinion more, but I'm just not into it enough.
Yeah.
I just don't like politics, like the people around politics nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just like you either are pro-Trump, you're either anti-Trump, or you're like a social justice warrior. So I'm like, I'm gonna involve myself into fun things where I don't get fucking criticized for just saying my opinion.
Well, I wanted to say like anime and stuff, but like he also gets criticized.
Yeah.
for your
Oh, yes.
opinion and everything.
So
Why are you posting our national anthem, Selena?
wait,
But
do we
it-
have a national anthem?
Nobody knows our national anthem.
But actually, what's scarier, a dream falling or being chased? I think if you fall, find that very like
Chased.
I find it very disgusting feeling when you like wake up like that. But like when you're chasing, you're like, don't wake up, bro. It's like then you're like in it like until
Yeah.
the end, you know.
I don't
It's
know. I have feelings. I can recall this incredible fear of being chased. This is probably just in video games, but it felt horrible, and I hate it.
But or anthem that nobody knows because no one in Belgium is proud to be Belgian.
No,
Like no one.
but I'm proud of us not being proud,
Yeah. Like we really have
except
no
for
one.
the soccer now.
Oh fuck soccer.
No, there's Belgian flags everywhere, but it's
I hate
over,
it.
so they
Nobody cares about
so-
Belgium except for when we achieve something.
It's true. It's true.
Just now the few years when we are actually good, because before we sucked. We were so bad.
Yeah, but now France won, and everyone's like, "Fuck France!" It's like, it's soccer. Fuck off! It's just soccer. Like my
It's
parents
our
literally had a
people's
fight
sport.
because of soccer.
Oh really? Yeah, it's true.
I think
I think of someone I love, but I don't think I. No,
love.
I do have family members.
Definitely love.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go crazy if I see a ghost anyway, if it's a stranger or if it's someone I love. But if it's someone I love, I can like. If it's a stranger, I would just like never go to that place again, burn that house down, and go
I'm
in
so
therapy.
eager somewhere to actually see something paranormal, because I'm not a believer, not at all. But I want to believe.
I am a believer at one side, but also at the
Yeah,
others. Like
I
I don't
have
believe
never
that
seen-
like ghosts come into your home just to like
Yeah.
boogie with
No.
like just have a
I, like I see two sides of the coins. Like one side, I do believe in like ghosts and stuff, but I also don't really. And it's so like
Yeah.
it's complicated.
like
Like
I believe that there is a side or like an afterlife, but I don't believe that it's like ghosts coming down just to like haunt you or just do bad or
Yeah.
like demons and stuff. I don't believe in
Like-
that. I would love for demons to exist. Believe me, I love demons and like
No,
that part.
you would
Like-
love for demons to exist.
Yeah,
Nice
because you could be a
demons.
demon as well. Bro,
No.
like, what if you die and you
But,
become a demon? That would be fucking awesome.
But what if I die and I become a scary ghost?
A spoopy ghost?
A spooky ghost? I would be so great at Halloween parties.
Oh boy.
What would
No.
be the absolute worst name to give your child? Just like any.
Anime names.
Yeah, just
Naruto.
like, I'm all for naming your child after, like, a character that you like, but, like, not something as obvious as, like, Naruto
Yeah.
and, like Komeda. Where, like, imagine being a teacher and just going into class and you like read off the paper. Is Komeda here? Like,
Sans Undertale.
I'm gonna call my child Snas. No, but I like Japanese names as well.
Imagine if you had to name your child, like you have to pick your username. That would be the worst.
Whole horse for feminism.
Sanji lover.
Slutty Things 69.
Oh,
Pizza Hut.
Oh, yes.
2D lover. 2D lover. But like, I don't know. I think name your child whatever, except
Yeah.
for like something that could get them bullied.
Yeah.
Name your child responsibly. They're gonna live with that name.
Don't name them sexy vegan.
Don't name it sexy vegan. Don't name yourself sexy vegan. Oh, do what you want. If it's for yourself, like, do the fuck what you want.
I know someone who's called Canada. Like her
Oh.
middle name is Canada, just because her parents were
Canada
like,
is actually a pretty.
yeah, but like her parents were like, oh, we can name our child after a country. We're naming her Canada. It's like, cute. I don't know.
Pile of crap.
Pile of crab.
Oh, hell
Oh, pile of
yes.
crab. I
would-
thought
and
pile
Preg.
of crab, and I was like, yeah,
Pile of
crabs.
crabs,
I love
please.
crabs.
And Preg.
No,
Empreg.
Empreg is dirty. Don't get that. bullshit.
Empreg is my. Can we make an Empreg CMV, please?
No, no.
Please.
Sasuke,
No.
Naruto, Empreg.
Sasuke X Naruto Empreg
Can
CMV.
Can we tag Sasuke Senpai in it? And Dami.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
No.
Bad.
No.
Bad.
Y'all want to see my cat?
Hell yes.
Jada. She's gonna take my place. Jada.
Okay.
Let's hope your teacher does not know what Empreg is.
Yeah.
You okay?
I would say come back into the video. You're here.
I'm there. I'm trying to make Jada take my place.
Hello.
Oops. I put crabs. That's a good name. Something with butts. This is my son butts and my daughter boobs.
You would just name your child
Butt and
Slut.
boob. Slut.
Whore.
Whore.
Come dumpster.
Have
Gundam
6
Sir.
children and call them all after the Osmonds or something.
Hell yes, I'm gonna have 60 blood.
You
and
have
call
a
them-
teacher that's into weird stuff and you know that they're into weird stuff. What do they
She
teach you
had
about?
a teacher that was into football.
Okay, yeah, true. Yeah.
And now she keeps filming feet. So
That's not true.
Also, this one, Jada. That was new to the build. I'm tired. I want to watch Pan Pizza.
I wanna watch Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, it would suck a lot.
Wait, what?
What would the world be like if it was filled with male and female copies
Oh
of you?
hell no, that would be chaos.
I wouldn't want
Nothing
that.
would be done ever.
No.
We would procrastinate as a unity.
I'm just having
Ooh.
fun.
Oh.
Well, I do like stories about serial killers, so I don't know if that's a thing of me.
The true crime community, stay away from that, please. Don't shift the fucking school shooters.
You know what? Okay, I'm not that bad. I just think the stories are interesting.
Yeah, me too. I like creepypastas, but not like the
You're
sexy
okay.
anime, not the sexy anime creepypasta. Like
And
Jeff
I've
the Killer.
never
I don't
been
like that
into.
one. I love
creepypastas.
creepypasta. It depends on like what kind, because I don't like the ones that are like,
I
ooh, I
mean-
found this haunted copy in Zelda.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Ben Brown.
I
That
yeah.
Brown was actually not that bad.
It wasn't bad. It was one of the better ones, but
It's-
I heard a lot of Sonic ones because those are the
Oh, Sonic, the haunted Sonic doll. Oh my god.
I was just like, why didn't you just turn off
Tails
the
doll.
game?
Tails doll.
Tails doll, yeah.
It was
And
like
then the doll was there.
or like Sally and Sonic.exe.
Oh,
Oh my god,
yeah,
that
a
was
lot of
terrible.
YouTubers play
How
that.
do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
I like pineapple on pizza. Fight me.
I don't like it, but I don't.
Respect
it's
people's
fine.
choices of pizza.
Let people eat pizza.
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we went to eat like a week or 2 ago, right before we went to Japan Expo.
Expo. Japan Expo.
In an Italian restaurant, and my brother ordered pizza with pineapple on it, and it was like a real Italian person who runs the
Uh-huh.
and he got like mad, and he was
Oh, no.
like, "It's the only pizza I don't like to sell. It's a disgrace."
But why put it on the menu?
Because people eat it. Because I was like,
Is that
okay.
so offensive?
Appar-
Pineapple on pizza.
Apparently, there is a region in Italy that is like,
Okay,
like,
Selena. That is the worst. You don't like pizza? Get out of here.
do you know
Yeah, Selena is a robot.
marble hornets?
Oh, I love
Scotland?
Marble Hornets.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Oh, hey, a Monster High pillow. Need it's a cotton stretch.
Yeah, we're at
Yeah.
Cotton's place.
I have a lot of questionable pillows. Okay, I have like this.
Yeah, Selena's a robot because how can you not?
I
That's
accidentally ordered that on eBay.
Accidentally?
accidentally.
Yeah, I really did.
I know that. I had my big Koromatsu plushie. I was putting it in my car to look how much it costs, like with shipping and everything. and like there was this like place order in euros, and I thought, oh, I'll push that so I can see how much it's in euros and not in dollar. And it was like, okay, you bought it, and I was like, oh. But I have a big Koromatsu plushie now. I'm not complaining.
Oh no, no, you have it. Oh,
Not
I
complaining.
bought this because I was like, it was a bidding, but it was like 1 cent and then €9 shipping, which is
Yeah.
like basically you just bought it
Yeah.
with like 5
Yeah.
cents, and like I was like, haha, I'm gonna win this, so I bid 1 cent just to be like, oh, I know I'm not gonna win this, and then I actually won. And I was like,
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I actually did.
I know I'm really stupid, but that was like the first time I did it.
Yeah, but I have had that too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's how they get people.
Yeah.
That's how they scheme.
Look, now there's more pizza for you all. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's have a pizza
Give me
party
pizza.
with it, Selena.
Wanna
More
have
pizza
a pizza party?
Yeah.
Welcome to the pizza party.
I'll give you Karamatsu stuff.
Marble Hornets is really good, yes.
Yeah,
If you had a time machine, what would you do? I would do probably nothing, honestly. I wouldn't mess with time.
I would go back to myself.
fix my
I wouldn't.
talk to my mom to that I never get bored. No, I would ask my
Oh,
mom.
yeah.
I would ask my mom to.
No.
Daddy, wear a condom.
I would
You
ask my
guys.
mom to change my name because I hate my accent.
Same, me too.
My name's fine. Yes.
No, I would actually tell myself to take my school choices more seriously, so you don't end up like this. And my younger son
I don't know.
probably be like,
Because like there is a lot of things I want to change from the past, but if I like got a time machine now, I wouldn't do anything with it, because if you change something in the past, the future will change, and then maybe not here.
Maybe
with
if
you.
you're like 80 years
And
old,
then-
and then, when you're like about to die, and you're like, I want to give myself a better life. I'm gonna make a cartoon out of that. That's such like
But
a
then
short
you
film.
yourself don't have a lot out of it anymore. If you, I mean, about to die.
No, because you would be.
Yeah.
But like, wouldn't that be like a really cute short film, like a
It would
big
be
woman
cute.
going back in time to
Yeah.
like fix something in her
Or,
past,
like,
so her past
maybe,
self would have a better life?
An old woman who is about to die and is time traveling so they can see their grandchildren.
Oh, that would
growing
be
up.
so cute!
Aw.
Thank you for the idea.
I'm gonna steal it. Thank you.
No future travel.
I'm actually pretty scared.
Yeah,
of,
I'm scared about knowing stuff like that. Like,
but maybe like if,
I do believe that time travel is hard. Like
I
there is no way that someone from the future didn't come. Like there is no way that didn't happen, because like science will go to like the point that we can time travel. So I think it's already happening, but it's just like covered.
I think a lot is for
a lot of
Aliens
I
are
don't-
real. We ate this
Somewhere in the universe
somewhere in
there
this
is-
very big universe, there
there's an
will
alien.
be
and
aliens
like
and
I
stuff.
won't go into the whole area
Yeah.
51.
I want to marry an alien.
I want to have their children.
I'd go beat up my bullies. I understand that, but that would
Yeah.
make you also a bully if you go
No,
beat up
But
bullies.
if you beat up the bullies and then go forwards and time.
Yeah, but then you're still a bully.
What if you what if you
Nobody
beat
would
up
know.
your bullies when they're old?
Oh,
What if you go in the future and beat up your
They get a time at home and I'm like, remember me? I don't think the bullies that bullied me in school are the same people.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Now than
I don't really want to
Yeah.
change
I mean, as
anything in my life.
teenagers,
Yeah, as teenagers do pretty shitty
yeah,
stuff.
it's like the pressure of like high school and stuff is
I wouldn't even want to go back in time. I feel like the experiences you've had in life make the person.
yeah,
You
that's
are.
true.
Because
Even
like,
if it's a messed up person.
yeah,
You
if
agree.
if you live your whole entire life with a perfect life, you wouldn't really have personality.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
because like you learn out of the experiences.
That's true. That's true.
That is life.
Why are we talking so deep about love?
That should make them stop.
Why are you?
I don't know. We should make them stop if we go back to the buildings to beat them up. I don't know.
I don't. Would they?
How are you gonna
Would-
stop when you make
Would
them
they-
stop?
Yeah, if I couldn't make them stop when they bullied me, then I don't think I'm gonna do it.
What if you're like 50-year-olds and you go back in time to like stop some 5-year-old from bullying you? It's like, hey, I'm that person from the future. I'm gonna beat you up if you don't stop.
That's poor child.
You should make a podcast.
Why not check?
Honestly.
Why not check out the year 3000?
Wasn't there like a movie made specifically to come out in the future? Like there was a movie made to come out in like a time where like a specific time in the future, and like why don't we like travel until that point just to see that movie?
Oh, yeah. Like all the Marvel Universe movies that are planned out so far ahead.
I'm still waiting for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Was there gonna be a 5 Nights at Freddy's?
There was all like.
I have never been into the Five
Oh,
Nights
wow.
at Freddy's.
Me neither, but I was
Yeah.
waiting for that mess.
Oh,
The future is scary. It really is. Would you ever stay the night in an abandoned house? Is it was storming super hard, or would you try to get somewhere else to hide? Oh, I would hate staying. I would go somewhere else. I mean, I would.
it depends on how.
Like abandoned houses are scary.
Yeah, but like I imagine, like we are somewhere we're lost, which would happen to us.
Yeah.
And it's raining and it's storming, and it's the only thing we have where we could sleep and not be
Sleep.
drenched. Yeah, but
But like the thing is, your mind is gonna play up some stuff to just make you think that there's something going on that isn't. So like if you try to like focus on like let's say you have like an MP3, just like the MP3 player, if you put that on, you're automatically gonna focus more on the music instead of like hearing them off. You don't have to do that.
it depends on if we would be lost and totally desperate, and otherwise no way. But
I don't know.
and,
I would never feel chill.
yeah, but it's that or dying.
It's a storm. Like you'll die. I can survive
don't
some
know.
rain.
Maybe if it's in a forest and
Why am I
There's-
in the forest?
because we were filming in the forest, guys.
I want to go
Isha.
home.
There's lightning. We're in a forest and it's dangerous.
If we get there, we got there with public transport, so I would go back
Okay.
to the bus.
So
Okay.
what
stop.
if it's like past 1 a.m.
And we're
We
like
It's
would not
super
be
lost.
filming that late.
We don't know where the bus is. We are lost. Well, okay, I'm gonna rephrase the question. What would it take for you to sleep in an abandoned house?
I don't want to sleep in an abandoned house. I don't. Never. I don't even want to sleep there when everything is like Unsolved, for example, and like Shane and Ryan stay over like an abandoned thing, but I can go.
The thing is, I
Never.
would just be terrified of the building collapsing or something, or like the roof. The roof is on fire.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I just would like to grow up without my mental scarring and depression, so I wouldn't mind them to get a black eye that will heal and teach them not to pick on the weak ones.
God, mood.
It is a mood.
Yeah, but
But-
like I
yeah.
feel like the mental illnesses, like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I've never had that because I am. You have to deal with stuff, but like you have to deal with it. It's
Yeah.
hard to just be like, oh, I don't want to have them because like I feel like every person has to go through something to learn how to live. It's a hard truth, but it has to be like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is like that. So your bullies are probably going through some stuff as well. Just like
Yeah, it doesn't make it right.
It's
it doesn't
still-
justify
it's
it.
never black and white, unfortunately.
It's never justified to beat someone up or just like be mean.
You
to
have to be the
someone.
better person.
yeah.
Just be the better person and think about your own life and not really
And think
the rest.
about how you are never gonna treat someone that way.
Yeah.
It's easy to just say like, oh, don't think about it, but like just try. Like trying is the best medicine.
Yeah. And don't give up because that's the worst thing you can do.
And if you're so deep that you can't figure it out yourself, get help.
Get help. There is this stigma that help. I don't know. There's just a stigma, and it's not bad to get help. It's there for you.
It's late. We're all sleepy.
Broken, but fine.
Broken. My love.
A lot of aliens don't like and can't even eat pizza. For what?
Aliens probably have like better pizza than us.
I want to eat alien food.
Do y'all want us to start a podcast? Because honestly,
About alien food.
Like what it is,
About
like
shadow
this bug
necklaces?
kind of food.
Honestly,
About bug food.
let's start the Camp
What
Awesome.
about giant ants?
Let's start the Camp Awesome podcast.
Yes.
Like no one would listen to that.
Yes.
Selena would,
And
and
Pat.
the Fat would. I hope.
The FNAF movie.
Jenna's
The FNAF movie should be with real animatronics, and I've seen some of it. It should look pretty dope.
Nope, I don't know. She says no.
No, it's gotta be horrible. I want it to be horrible. Don't make a good FNAF movie. Make it horrible.
Yeah, I don't see a FNAF movie becoming a success. Honestly,
No.
it would be
Like, do you see it like winning an Oscar? No,
Hell yeah.
it ain't. No, 3 billboards in Ebbing, Missouri, man. I mean, if the Boss Baby got nominated. For
Oh
it.
my god, no!
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh my
What
god!
the fuck?
Yeah.
No. I am offended.
Boss Baby,
Yeah.
the breadwinner. Something with John Cena as a role. Yeah, bread, not the weird frock.
Okay.
And Life of Van Gogh.
Oh, but I heard good things about it.
It's a good movie, but like besides the animation, there's not really.
I haven't really seen that much movies.
The animation is really good, but like the movie itself is kind of. It's some good movie.
You should give me a movie recommendation.
Yeah.
Because I like literally
Yeah, you
live
know,
and
like-
breathe on like movies and cartoons. Yeah.
Should midgets be allowed on roller coasters?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they should have midget roller coasters.
I mean, how is the attraction called again in the Efteling?
Oh, the
Dream,
elephant bro.
Yeah. VR. No, okay, that sounds really mean.
We have there's like this attraction in like a theme park in Holland, and
But
it's
nobody
like
knows about it except for people who are from the Netherlands and Belgium, apparently.
yeah, and it's like just like I don't know how you describe it. It's just like you ride in a boat through like a fairyland, and apparently there's like a version for handicapped people where they have to like experience it with VR.
This
It's
is cool.
we should have lied. We should have lied that you were in a wheelchair or something.
No.
No, I think it's actually really cool that they do that because
Yeah.
people in wheelchairs couldn't ride it, so then they can actually have the experience of
That's
riding.
but we should have.
Yeah.
She is a scammer, people.
The Marble Hornets movie sucked though.
Every movie that includes creepypasta sucks. I'm sorry.
Was it
Yeah.
a movie about people?
They were gonna make a Jeff the Killer and Slenderman movie, but they were both.
I played
Yeah.
a Slenderman game.
My favorite. Ask me what my favorite YouTuber is. Selena knows it.
And pizza.
But besides that,
Oops.
oops.
if you were transported, my English is starting to get horrible. 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything else, how would you prove that you were from the future?
Wait, 400 years isn't that much. So it
Yeah,
would be
but-
like in the time around like.
Yeah.
I mean, you can literally just tell them what's gonna happen in a few days.
When they weren't even baking properly.
Yeah.
You don't really know
Where we had to
tips
work
on the
with
day
fields.
when stuff happens. So like you can say tomorrow that will happen.
Or you
What
can
was the
scam
actual
them.
question?
But if you go to 400 years back in the past with no clothes or anything, how will you prove that you're like from the future?
I would take that to my advantage and scam people.
I mean, they would just think you're crazy if you'd be like, I'm from the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, that's why I would like take advantage of them and be like, from a witch hunt. Like,
Don't be a witch.
I would probably be like a gypsy lady. I love gypsies, but like I would probably be a gypsy lady who's like has the magic ball and be like, in 2 days, like in a year, the king is gonna die, and then the king dies, and then they're all like, she's
Like, what are those people gonna think when they suddenly see a naked new person?
I mean,
in their
Crazy.
street?
they probably all die from the plague, so they wouldn't really question it.
I still don't think it's like acceptable to run out naked.
I mean,
I don't know.
in that time period, they don't really.
They would probably take care of us together. They would think, oh no, she's lost and crazy.
She can predict the future.
What would you say about the future that they would believe though?
Trump is president.
Who is Trump?
Trump is a time traveler.
You mean my pig?
You mean my pick drop?
My cow? Would we even be able to understand the Dutch from now? I think it would be way different from now.
We learned
You think
about
you-
that in class.
Yeah?
Yeah. It just sounds like fancy Dutch.
We would because that's so strange because we'd be talking this strange kind of thing.
Hey, mom, give me a biertje.
Selena,
Yo,
it's never too late to get help. It's
No, it's
What time is
never.
it?
it's 11:30.
Oh.
So yeah, Selena, it's never too late to get help. Really,
Get some help.
yeah.
It's never too late. Take me as an example. Take my cat as an example. She's a bitch.
No, because honestly, you still have your whole life. This is the best time to get
You're
help.
literally like around my age, like 18, 17. So like you're literally like in your prime time. Like, dude, it's time to get help. You're like,
I'm 25, and I decided this year I'm gonna take my mental problems seriously. I'm gonna do something about it. I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna change them and get help and fucking change my life so I don't have to.
If someone asked to be your apprentice and learn all that you know, what would you teach them?
Here,
For me, it would
everything
be
I know now you know it.
how to do stand-up comedy because it can save you out of very awkward situations.
the only thing I could teach is CMV, and I'm not even that good in it.
You are great at CMVs.
Maybe drawing.
You
I mean,
you can learn.
I draw a little.
You draw amazing. She does.
Yeah.
But,
They
like,
both draw amazingly.
probably like comedy because that's like one of my best points because like
And makeup, you can make.
yeah, make I'm not like
Yes.
amazing.
You are great. The one that is not perfect.
But yeah, like comedy, drawing, and makeup apparently.
My butt doesn't scream too much.
Ugh. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe you should.
We're all a mess, Selena.
Yes, join the mess.
Join the mess.
Feel free to talk to me if you feel like a mess.
But I guess we're just gonna like wrap it up.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we have things to do.
Can you draw something for us? Okay, we're gonna wrap it up, so I guess. But don't you have drawings with you? You can show.
I have drawings with me, yeah.
Mine are in my room.
What do you want to see?
Yeah, I'm too tired.
They're
Is it-
terrible
that
bus
is
drawings. Oh.
Take it away.
But yeah, if you ever want to see a Camp Awesome podcast, hit me up.
That's never gonna happen.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, baby.
I would show
has
my
such a-
drawings, but they're all in my room.
She has
I'm
such
too
a
tired.
cute art style. It's just. Look,
No,
Selena! Female Karamatsu!
No, don't show the Karamatsu.
I'll
Look,
grab it.
Selena, it's a shit!
I'll go grab it.
She is very talented. Very talented. I'm proud of my girl. Very talented. Very talented. Very talented.
Don't
Very
show my
talented.
Pokemon Go.
I play Pokemon Go. Very talented.
Those are
Even-
just doodles,
Yeah, but
though.
still, I feel like this should be shown. Very talented. Very talented. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Big wall with waddles.
No, Cotton is gonna show you the real one.
No. This is like all from this year.
And this is the most. Yes, it's
It's from like the past few months. Until like
uh,
2 months ago,
So
I
this-
finished this.
it's
That,
cotton.
no, that's all from class. Like the few.
Which ones do you want me to?
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know which one. Show the ones you want to show.
Because like some things are from my design class, so they don't really make sense from here. It's mostly just like character design. It's mostly just like character design stuff. From there.
Oh my god, it's a moth.
A moth.
Moth. What is a moth in English?
Moth.
Moth. Right, Mothman.
Mothman.
It's Cotton is very talented.
She is amazing.
Very talented. Talented. It's. Ooh, I like this song a lot. Very cool.
Mothman has a
Ooh.
lovely blue dress.
Mothman makes the most beautiful screeching noises. I wanna rate it Mothman.
You want to read me everything. You slept.
Artists. I'm surrounded by artists.
Gum.
Should I kill them off?
I want to see a frog falling out of a hot air balloon. It's just me though. Why would you want to see a frog fall out of a balloon? Frogs are precious.
I think it's time to.
Yeah,
We'll be
to
about
wrap
to
up the
Because-
stream.
People are asking us very weird questions. You better say goodbye, Selena, or
But wait.
I'll frick you up.
If a vampire would be about to bite you, would you allow it, or would you shove a stake in their heart?
Hell
Shove a
yeah.
stake in their
Would
heart.
I just
I don't wanna
casually
be
have a
forever.
stake to
I
put
don't
it in the
wanna be a
heart?
vampire.
I don't want to be a vampire.
No, when I
No.
feel like dying, I'm just gonna.
But like, would I
Yeah,
have?
do
Would I
it.
just have a stake that I can put in his heart?
Hell yeah. I want to be a vampire until I feel like, I don't want to live anymore. And just like,
Oh my god, the drawings make the stream buffer. Your art is too good. Your arts. Wow, Madman has a lovely blue dress. Yeah. Madman is my wife. I'm sorry for the buffering. Goodbye, Selena. Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks,
Goodbye, Pat.
Thanks
Goodbye,
for
Selena.
dropping by.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
one
Pat.
very silent person.
Goodbye, Orient Sparkle, maybe,
Yeah,
if you are still
If you're
here.
still here. And thank you, Pat, for all the interesting questions. Thank you, Selena.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks. If I actually know how to. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay.
Oh, it's so low.
Is it-
It's so men's.